talking about, you know, the sport and what it means to different people down here and trying to get some exposure.
Yeah, right on, man. Well, I moved to Venice about a year and a half ago, and I'd always cruise by this spot. And one day, I came by and I saw Bruno doing it, and I was like, damn, that guy is flying. So I cruised over and I tried it, and I remember I made it out and back, and like, it wasn't too pretty, but it just felt really, really good, right? All the way in front of you, really pull down, get that crank right. Grab it from all
what you could also achieve mentally and physically through this.
Okay.
People come up to me and they ask me, well, are you a gymnast, or were you a gymnast before? Well, first of all, I'm not quite sure what is the clear definition of a gymnast. Martial artist, a ballet dancer, whatever, they're all gymnasts to me. But actually, surprisingly, some of the people who have this classic training and background are not the one doing so well. It has to do with the fact that they already got too structured in one mold, and it's difficult for them to get out of it. I've seen guys who can do amazing stuff on the steel rings, you know, doing a cross, a Victorian, a Maltese, inverted cross, and all that stuff. And they come down here, they don't understand the parameters of, how they should move and swing and all that.
Was too short on that one. You could get those closer, no? That's basically what you need. Okay.
So trying to keep the whole structure while you're...
Alright, cool. Okay, cool. That's fine, that's fine.
I've only done the one over there, a little shorter. These ones are farther apart too, so it's... Yeah.
Oh, coming in. Damn.
You don't think... Would it be... we could always do it a different day where maybe if we came, could we tie down that third one to the side to give you more clearance?
That's what I used to do sometimes.
Really?
And actually, the people who are doing really well with this are people who are used to displacement. Surfers, skateboarders, snowboarders, martial artists. That's my background. That's how I started with the martial art. So it's about moving, it's about speed, action. You fight gravity with speed and all that stuff. If you put your mind to it, anybody can do this, really. How far you're going to go with this, then that's going to be your personal choice. People come up to me and say, well, I don't know if I can do this, I can't. Because this, I cannot. But I say, look, whatever you say to your mind, I can or I cannot, you're right, just a matter of choice.
Right.
But I think that you can come here having like a basic coordination. If you learn the right way, you can do pretty well. It's really understanding how your body works and understanding the forces of the universe and moving together with it. And I think one of the main reasons why the young crowd now is really attracted with it, because there is no rules and regulations.
This one is not too smooth. This one is a little rough.
Look. Good? That's cool. If somebody was looking to start in this sport, where could they look to find a place like this? How many types of facilities?
There is only 2 places in the world where you can do this. The first place was here, that's where everything started. And a few years ago, I think around 2005 or 4, they built another structure in New York. You need to have a structure. Fortunately, it's not like parkour. You can use all the surroundings in the city, and that's your playground, you see. So that's a little bit of a handicap that we have here. That's probably one of the reasons why parkour free running became big, because instantly guys see it and they can do it.
Yeah.
nice and smoother.
Yeah. Check it out. Much smoother. I mean, at the same time, because it's kind of so, you guys are kind of isolated in your own environment right here. I mean, what would you say, what kind of culture do you have at this point in time? You know, you said that it's been tense in the past, but has it kind of created its own little, small culture for you guys?
Whatever it is. But actually, many years ago, I watched Lords of Dogtown, about skateboarding and all that. They started like the same way. Just nobody cared about it. And then, after like a few years, they started to become big. And within their own group, they started to have tension, between each other. And I think it's always the same story when you start to get, like exposure or some kind of fame, whatever. I mean, it's not like we're famous or anything. But people come here and they see that. I guess it's a guy thing, and they start to compete between each other. And as much as I try to tell them, I say this is not what this is about, because that's not how I started. See, so if you come here with this competitive spirit, actually you work against yourself. It's not how you're gonna expand yourself. If you start like that, you're already dead in the water.
Right.
But I guess boys will be boys.
Right.
You should really come here with a free spirit and really try to limit yourself in question. That's when you're gonna start to discover a lot of things about you. That's what this is about.